Alright, hello. Today we'll present this knife. I will present you this knife, which is a Microtech DOC copy from G10 and D2 steel. They say it's D2 steel, but yeah, it could be anything. Whatever, it's $34 on DHgate, for example. I bought it from there, and it's pretty good quality knife. I mean, like, I have the titanium version, and it's one of my first more expensive knives, and it's just amazing. This thing for the finger here is very soft, very, I mean, it's not soft, but it's very well rounded, and it's very comfortable. And it's, yeah, it's not the most practical knife for me, because it's pretty heavy. It's pretty thick blade. It's around 5mm here, I think. Yes, so not the most practical, but one of the fun knives I have. So yeah, this knife, very good flipper. Also, not as the titanium, but it's almost as good as the titanium. For the price, it's pretty good. But from now, I want to say that I recommend the titanium if you can find it. I think they sell it still with a little different handle. This is the one you gotta buy. It's very good knife. Yeah, good knife. I mean, good for what? It's not as practical, for example, as this knife. That, in my opinion, is one of the best, cheapest knives. The asymmetric cheap clone, around $25, I think. You cannot make a mistake with this one. It's amazing. It's light. It's thin. It's, yeah, it's thinner than this one. A little bit. Big blade. Not very thick. Here, comparison. Long blade and very well centered, very good opening and closing, action, and lightweight, of course. This one is maybe more practical than the titanium one because it's lighter. Yeah, everyone has their opinion on lighter knives or heavy knives, but for me, light is better until some point. But yeah, let's see. What? It's 192 grams. Not very light. Yeah, not particularly the lightest knife. This is can't be measured. It's so heavy. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Let's try to measure it. What? Yeah, it's definitely above 20, above 200 grams, and I don't know why this. Oh, okay, grams. No? Whatever. Okay, I have not many knives that are more than 20 grams. I think this is much more, maybe 20, more than 200. 220, something like that. This is lighter, and it's practically the same. I mean, like design-wise. This is better flipper. This is good flipper also. Not bad at all. It flips every time. Very cool. So I think, yeah. And other practical knives I have, for example, is this. Resilience, I think, yeah, Spyderco. Very, extremely practical knife. Very big. I mean, I always go with a flipper because I mostly use flippers now. It's pretty big. It's bigger than most. And it is, let me see, I think it's below 150 with us. We'll see. 146 grams. So yeah, definitely practical knife. Very good. Also, other practical knife is this. cash out, knockout. Extremely practical knife. It's very light, very thin profile here. You can wear it practically on everything. I mean on shorts, jeans, whatever. Very good, very nice. But we're talking about this poor little guy. It's not little, but it's like not very expensive knife, which is cool. And if you like this design, I was in love with it, so I bought this knife a few years ago, and I was super happy with it. I bought another one and another one. I had 3 of them, and I gave one as a gift to a friend. The other one I trade for another knife, and this is mine, and it's used. Yeah, the titanium is seems used, but it's yeah, it's charming this way. So I like it very much. I rarely use it because for me it's not super practical. Also, D2 steel, yeah, they're both D2 steel, which is cool. This is my first with anodization, my first knife. But now I wear only this guy, which is just it is in the class of its own. It's amazing, just and practical and super pretty and just amazing opening and closing and opening and closing. Yeah. It's pity that it's very expensive. It's $300. Whatever, but it's original Chinese knife, which is, they get something from rake, they get something from, which rake again is still Chinese firm, I think. They get something from the asymmetric, like this form of the blade, the upper part, but still original and very, very good Apache knife. Okay, so I don't know what else to say about this knife. It's 23 millimeters almost, oh fuck, 23 centimeters almost, the length, and the weight, as we see, it's almost 200 grams, but it's a pretty big knife. I mean, like, not very long. It's pretty long, but it's still huge. So for this hugeness, it's not very heavy comparing to this. Oh, it's almost the same. This is at least 20 grams, maybe more, heavier. So yeah, that will be all about this knife, because I cannot talk too much about it. I like it, the design, but I haven't wear it. Oh, the clip is pretty tight. I haven't wear it. I wouldn't probably wear it also, and I don't know what can I use it for. So it's just for my collection. Yeah, I don't use every knife in my collection, but yeah. And this knife came when I was already having this, so I cannot just take my. I just love this knife, so I haven't bought any other knife since I have this one. But I'm planning to, yeah, in the near future. Okay, that's it. This is the knife. This is the other knife. Completely same design. But I recommend this, the titanium one, which is, I think, twice the price, but it's worth it. It's good. Thank you.